It is your pig. Acceptably, forgivably late by 5 minutes. That's not too bad. So we got a vlog from Ken we're going to react to, which is, your pig is honest. At the start of the show, I should be saying, it's dynamite. No, the first vlog is a little dull. Then the second vlog is a whole lot better because there he's complaining about having to pay for the moose repair. And there's some pre-recorded bits of KDRC put inside, little jokes, okay? So we got a whole bunch of stuff to get to. And so let's just ramp it up and do it. Okay, pig. Boom. Thanks everybody for coming in.
Well, hurry up, pig. Like what? What, is this your first rodeo or something? Pig, come on.
Okay. I gotta slide out of the way. There.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Drink, donate.
E-beggar.
Drink,
Booze hound.
drink, donate.
E-beggar. Drink. Booze hound.
Drink, donate.
E-beggar.
Drink.
Happy birthday, Booze hound. Hack. E-beggar.
I'm going to ride this YouTube gravy train until the wheels fall off.
Donate.
E-beggar.
Donate.
E-beggar.
Donate.
E-beggar.
Gravy train. I'm not Muslim. I'm just a
food channel that's running out of ideas.
In the meantime, let's watch some TikTok.
I'm a TikTok.
White Canadian.
I'm a TikTok.
White.
I'm a TikTok.
White Canadian.
I'm a TikTok.
White. I'm not Muslim. I'm just a white Canadian. White guy. Hitler flap.
Thank you very much.
White guy. Because I'm white.
So the Japanese are horrible people. If I had a gun and you were right in front of me, I'd put the gun to your face.
I'm going to ride this YouTube gravy train until the wheels fall off.
I think I've stalled.
If I had a gun and you were right in front of me, I'd put the gun to your face.
Bitch. I did the uncut raw videos.
Whether we win or lose, we drink booze.
A British peanut.
I have zero knowledge. I'm very uneducated.
Is this your full-time job? Yes.
This is a business.
Topper's Pizza.
This is a business.
Topper's Pizza.
That sucked like shit. That sucked huge fucking shit.
Do you enjoy doing food reviews as much, or are you bored? I'm bored.
I only promote things that I like. The Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, my Jackery, the 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 Jackery's working its butt off. Blue Eddie, this thing is absolutely amazing. Call me a sellout. Screw off. Tangy. Tangy. Tangy.
Tangy.
I'm insane. Double.
Hi, can I get a medium Pepsi, please?
Sorry?
Medium Pepsi.
There's a sign here saying turtles.
Oh,
Yep, yeah.
oh, this is my car.
We're gonna do it. Here we go. Ready?
Oh, no. It's totally messy, but the idea is you keep it in the wrapper.
I know. I want people to see it.
Well, he wanted to eat this in the car. So I think we could have, no? Would have rocked my car.
I'm not Muslim. I'm just a white Canadian Hitler flap. See what I mean? Hitler flap.
Thank you very much.
Because I'm white.
The Chinese are horrible, so the Japanese are horrible people.
Fuck. Shit. Beautiful looking lunch.
You are good at describing food.
You really got to stop that. You really need to stop that. How else to fix this? You really got to stop that.
You really need to stop that.
This is the dumpster that your mom and I found you in. Your real name was going to be called Waste Management.
Yeah, I made more fucking money than you ever did. Paul and I went for like a 7-kilometer walk last night in and around Newmarket and had a great talk and brought Ace, the dog, and he's a pain in the ass though. Like we were walking beside each other on a path, and it's a nice paved path, but he just like zigzags. He has to zigzag across each side, and so I'll walk on this side of Paul, so it's me, Paul, and the dog. As soon as I get to this side, the dog cuts across, and then he smells something, stops, and now the line or the leash is going across me, and it's just like, oh, what? And so I'm trying not to be a pain in the ass. So I'll walk to the other side of Paul so that the dog can be on that side with Paul over there, and then of course the dog will come on this side, smell something, stop, and then the line goes across me again. Gotta train Ace, man. Gotta train Ace.
Tell me about it.
Anyway, so the most expensive bill I've ever had to pay. But $750 then was even more money. The first part was the labor, and that was $1,406.23. $4,606.23. $4,606.23. $4,606.23. $4,606.23. $4,606.23. $4,606.23. And that was $27.47. They charged me $31.32. That was $159.23, and the temperature sensor cost $237.96 for $56.93. Sales tax $783.01. Now, if you're a child, don't fucking watch this. Good afternoon, guys. About 3.
Fuck you, Ken. Hey, we got some avatar changes in here. Where's the Muppet? Somebody added a Muppet. There's a Muppet. Where's the Muppet? Oh, there's so many. Where'd they go? Okay, instead of me hunting for it for half an hour, someone's got Gonzo in there. And Maddie has got another version of Michael Jackson as Avatar. Thanks for coming by, Maddie. It's I had to double check that it's on your channel there. Even though it shows a member, I said, wait a minute, let's check that. Yes, that is the real Matty H. That's his new avatar. Cool. And there is the Muppet. Here I am, Mr. Pig. Steve Schaefer has changed to Gonzo and Camilla. And I consider Gonzo to be a brilliant performance artist.
I will eat a rubber tire to the music of Flight of the Bumblebee.
How'd you like that, huh? Didn't know I had a Gonzo waiting in the wings for you, huh? That was pretty damn good. I do that really good, and a few others that are. And some are sort of halfway. It's just the more Muppets, the better. And speaking of Muppets, there's our Muppet there, Victoria. The more Muppets, the better. And thanks again for putting Gonzo in there and Camilla. We got two Muppets in one. Yes, and our Muppet here, and the more Muppets, the better.
Hey, Pig, would you get back to the footage?
Okay, back to the footage.
3:30 Thursday afternoon. Guess it's February 22nd, and I just finished launching part 5 of my Florida trip, and I was going through some of the comments on.
This looks familiar, vaguely familiar, almost unreal yet. It's too soon to feel yet, close to my soul, and so far away. I'm going to go back there someday.
My vlog that I put up this morning, and so many of you guys are helping me just figure out that I had this thing on backwards, or it slid.
Yeah, you're such an expert in everything. I was the one that was after you for checking your blood pressure all the time. Maddie took away your element contract. We worked together. And then after Maddie wiped out your element contract, and by letting them know what you're really about, then you got right. Oh, look, time for the blood pressure monitor. It's not called a cuff, you putz. Pig love. New Scoop USA Blogspot. Thanks, New Scoop USA Blogspot. You got low and slow pig love coming. That's fresh when your pig is wet, not all talked out and dry later in the night. New Scoop USA Blogspot. Thanks very much. We're gonna leave that up there for a while, and let's keep rolling. Hey, there's Jeffrey Mann with the Ken Doofus avatar. That also counts as a Muppet too. New Scoop. Let me just quickly put this other Muppet in here. There. That's on the Lamoni channel. That's another Muppet. And right back to you, New Scoop. Let's keep rolling.
Around, my brain was just thinking, just put it on and make sure it's not tight. My main objective was not to make it too tight, just in case it over squeezed my arm, which I told you it drives me nuts when it squeezes your arm too tight.
What a man child.
Oh, yeah, I go to the doctor's office and he puts on the cuff when I do get a checkup, for real, not just talking about going to the doctor, which probably I'm not really. Like, do you really think I have a nutritionist and a trainer and all that? How come, how those people kind of like disappeared and you never got to meet them? A doctor is not going to go on camera because it goes against the Ontario College of Physicians and Surgeons to show up on a cringe channel. Yet you could have had the nutritionist and the trainer on, especially when you're desperate to have anybody in your videos, and they were never there. So if you actually do show up for a checkup and they do your blood pressure and it's like, oh, I don't like that thing on me.
57 years of age.
But I did notice later on that day, before I got lots of information from you guys, it actually says art for artery. And plus, everybody said the tube's got to be as close to your artery as possible. That makes sense, eh? Artery and the tube. That's where I guess the sensor is for your. You can actually feel it in there, right there. So later on, I put it on, and I actually got like 120 over 82 or something like that. So later on in the afternoon or the evening, when I was sitting relaxing on my easy chair.
When you're sitting relaxing on your easy chair, isn't that all the time? Like, what do? Look at Carol and say,
Carol, I'm gonna say it. We deserve a vacation. I mean, you're doing your scrapbooking, and I'm in the backyard poisoning squirrels with hot peppers, waiting for someone to say, "Go get a chicken sandwich." It's hectic. We deserve a vacation.
Yeah, it's all the time vacation for Ken.
Here, I had like the best reading then. At one time, I did put it on. I'm not sure what I was doing.
Are you out there, Nightbot, also known as BotBot? Please get in here.
But it was like 104 or 107 over, I don't know, 70 or something weird. And so I'm like, yeah, that can't be right. Like a lot of you guys said, oh, that's my chicken for tonight. Cooking up some thighs. And then Carol's like, you got a lot of thighs in the freezer still. I'm like, oh, good. I have 2 bags of these.
Yeah, you got chicken there on the table, on the counter, on the. Well, it's hard to call that a kitchen. And we got a chicken muppet in here with Gonzo and Camilla. So screw you, Ken.
From Costco. And I'll probably eat 4 tonight, have 2 tomorrow with other things. But 4 of those is going to be perfect. Anyway, I really enjoyed everybody's feedback on using this thing. I know it's not an expensive one. It'll give me an idea if my pressure is high or low.
You mean an expensive one? I mean, like, they're not going to sell something as important as that for $100 and have it not work. I mean, you can either get the ones that they're using at the hospitals that cost thousands, or you get a consumer one. Of course, it's fine. By the way, just wanted to say thanks very much, News Scoop USA Blogspot. Thanks. What else I was going to say? Oh, thanks. Oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot. Thanks, News Scoop. Hello, people. Mr. Pig. Yeah.
I did do a blood test, and I did get a phone call from my doctors. There's no urgent call.
Hello, Purple Sheen. Thanks for coming by.
He's going to call me.
Hello, CC. Hello, Big Red.
In a few days, and we'll have a little meeting. Maybe not a few days. What the date? He's calling me on like Saturday. And it's not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
Yeah, it's very difficult to for me to fit it into my schedule. I mean, it's opening up another crystal beer, the expensive tequila, and then I just stare at the green carpet and look at the Domik sign there at the top of the kitchen room. It's not really a kitchen. Wonder why the kids never talk to me. So, it's a big, heavy schedule. Hey, man, Ed, I'm great to make a big party, man. Even if there isn't any, first gear, second gear, it's still going to be glad, man.
It's like an on-call thing where he calls everybody with results of tests, I guess. And so we'll have to wait till March to find out what my blood test reads and how it compares to the other blood tests, or the other 2 blood tests that I had prior, or just at the beginning of doing carnivore. But yeah, I'm in a really good mood today. I've got all my work done. So I got my vlog done, uploaded, and got that out there. I also finished editing, got the thumbnail done.
Speaking of thumbnails, our thumbnail is somewhere in here. Okay, it's going to show up real soon.
Uploaded the, I guess it's the Brew 5 Points and Waffle House leaving Jacksonville, and got that finished, finalized, edited, uploaded, thumbnail, all done. And then I started working on a whole bunch of Carl's stuff, getting that all prepared for tomorrow's edit. So we're going to be editing all day tomorrow. We're actually going to try and get a bunch of stuff done because I think he's going away soon. So we're trying to get everything done in the next 2 weeks. So again, I'm really happy that Moose is getting fixed.
There's some good comments in there, and there's more pig love coming down the wire. I just wanted to do the thumbnail. I'll put you guys up.
Because I need to do a couple shoots next week, and
you don't need to do any of them.
I'd like to do it in Moose, and I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do. I might do a camping thing with some food. If you guys have any cooking ideas.
Oh, hurry up, Ken. Get to the thumbnail moment. I want to put the comments back up.
I have a few ideas bugging around in my head, but it's always nice to hear some of your ideas for food ideas, camping.
Oh, I can't wait anymore. Comments are coming in.
I'm not sure if I'm going to do a regular camp spot. Probably will. It's just easier to go to a provincial park, and I'll have electricity if I need it and plug in. That's always nice and safe, and that way you can just crank everything if you want it. Plus, I got the 30 amp plug. Anyway, I had 4 eggs and 3 bacon for lunch.
Nick, pig love. Thank you very much, Nick. British pounds. They are regal, regent, register, all meaning royal. Thank you very much, Nick. You got a cool avatar too. Low and slow pig love coming for you. Low and slow pig love. And we're going to leave that up there for a while. Thanks, Nick.
Today I ate actually probably one of the earliest times I've eaten in a while, which was around like 12 noon. I just wanted to make sure I had some stuff in my stomach, and then I was going to go for a big walk. And that was, again, I wanted to probably.
And then I got to make sure I eat 4 Girl Gone cookies every night. It's part of the new carniv keto thing that I'm doing. You know, anything I can come up with.
It earlier, but I got so wrapped up in getting all this other stuff done. But now, when you have a lot to do, it's a lot on your plate.
He's overwhelmed by making chicken sandwich videos.
It's overwhelming and stressful, and
Big lie, says Purple Sheen.
anxiety sets in, the whole bit. And then when it's all done,
Oh, there it was. There's the thumbnail. Let me back up a little bit. And we already ran that like 50 times in the introduction. So if you're just getting in here a little bit late, Ken, we put that on a loop for about 40 seconds.
Stressful and
go on, Ken.
Sets
Do it.
in, the whole bit. And then when it's all done,
there, that's the thumbnail. And then your pig was sitting there, standing, coming in the door to the kitchen room. That's the thumbnail.
Oh my God, that feels so good. And now I just want to go for a nice big walk. Paul and I went for like a 7-kilometer walk last night in and around Newmarket, and had a great talk, and brought Ace, the dog, and he's a pain in the ass though. Like we're walking beside.
There's Ken giving shit to a puppy. How much of an asshole can a person be?
Each other on a path, and it's a nice paved path. But he just like zigzags. He has to zigzag across each side. And so I'll walk on this side of Paul. So it's me, Paul, and the dog. And as soon as I get to this side, the dog cuts across, and then he smells something, stops, and now the line or the leash is going across me. And it's just like, oh, what? And so I'm trying not to be a pain in the ass.
Too late. You've been a pain in the ass for years.
So I'll walk to the other side of Paul so that the dog can be on
Who gets angry at a puppy or even any dog at all? You fuck.
that side with Paul over there. And then, of course, the dog will come on this side, smell something, stop, and then the line goes across me again. Got to train Ace, man. Got to train Ace.
Tell me about it.
Anyway.
Ken is now saying Paul and Ace. If he would just say Gene and Peter, then I'd really have some extra fucking comedy to work with.
So, I had a great time last night with Paul. And, let's get this walk done. I don't know how many. So we did 7 kilometers last night. I'm going to do at least 5 right now. Let's go and see how many calories I can burn.
What a fucking disaster. Oh, here we go. Hey, everybody. It's amazing footage from Ken Domik. He's going to walk over his rickety little, what is that? The planks. I could nickname that. Walk the plank. I just came up with that. And then he's going to go to his broken cobblestone, whatever the... Oh, yeah, locked up. Yeah. How amazing.
The only vehicle in the driveway. That's rare.
Yeah, and the neighbors can say, finally, he's removed most of that shit out of the way so it doesn't look like a junkyard. You fuck. Thanks. Poor Ken, he must be stressed at eating chicken sandwiches and filming. Okay, we'll put that there. And I was just about to say thanks again, Nick, for your pig love. And so that's like keeping it up there still. And thanks very much. Thanks. I just wanted to say thanks. I just wanted to say thanks. Oh, I almost forgot. Thanks, Nick. Thanks. The junkyard is empty, says devious Mr. Matt. Yes, the junkyard is empty.
Very, very rare. Still working on what to do with him. But yeah, I forgot to say.
Well, we're ready. When you kill off Rusty, we already have the custom emoji. And check how much he's gasping for breath taking this little walk, all right? Everybody ready? Here he goes.
Tell you, Moose is ready to be picked up. Carol's down in Newmarket right now, so I'm going to get my walk done, get back, have a big glass of water, hopefully by the time.
Yeah, I know. He's all mean and everything. Then he's like, that's another part of personality I can't stand. I could do like Who Did Let the Dogs Out, or I like George Clinton better. Bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay. Bow wow yippee yo yippee yay. Bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay. Bow wow yippee yo yippee yay.
Time I get done this, Carol will be back home, and then we can go pick up
Atomic dog.
Moose. Check out that crazy ass bill. So it's 8 degrees Celsius right now, which is crazy warm for
Arrgh! Look at all the cute dogs we got in here. And Ken is giving shit to a dog. Ken, you suck. Leave the dogs alone.
February, mid-February. I guess it's late February now. And I bumped into a couple groups of people coming off the lake.
The king of the LOL, David and Go.
And I asked them how well they did with the ice fishing. They catch mainly perch is like the number one fish people fish out here for, and that's good pan fish. And the first couple they were walking by me, they also had a pizza, and I'm like, caught a pizza, nice. And she's like, good thing. In other words, they didn't catch any fish, or caught very few. And the second group of guys I walked by, they said they had an okay day. So they got what they probably wanted more, but they got enough that they're not leaving disappointed. Now they're gonna go home and have an awesome fish fry, which is the best part of fishing with a bunch of people.
Thanks for showing us you unlocking the door to the shack in the elf village, because we were worried that someone might want to come in there and steal, I don't know, a mountain of garbage lying all over the floor.
Ninja.
Yeah, Ninja's like, fuck off.
All done my walk. Let's check the stats here. So I did 1 hour and 1 minute 48. Distance was 6 kilometers. Average pace was just over 10 minutes, which I love. Total calories is 474. And I've just done over 7,700 steps for the day. That's all I got for you guys.
Goodness gracious, chin balls of boredom.
It is 4:38, and because I got up first thing in the morning and started editing the vlog, uploaded it, then started editing the video for the KBD Productions TV channel, and then I was getting all Carl's stuff ready for tomorrow.
Baby all done, baby all done, boop, 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 boop. I guess it doesn't sound the same when your pig does it. I tried.
And I needed to get this walk done. I pushed the live stream till 5, so I forgot to update people on that. So I apologize to anybody who is waiting at 4 o'clock. But like I said, it is right now 4:39. I got 20 minutes to get all freshened up and start a live stream. Busy day, busy day.
The squirrels are organizing.
I said, well, what do you think of this asshole putting red peppers in here to hurt us and cause us misery? We're gonna work on something. We're gonna work.
The squirrels are talking. They'll get you, Ken, for what you did. Boring footage with Ken Domik music service. Put them together, it's like chocolate and peanut butter. No. Busy day. He still says it. This is like a guy who's never had to work hard in his whole life, and like everything's falling into his lap. Oh, I have to do one of two things today. Busy day.
Good morning, everyone. How?
Look at his stance when he walks. Okay, look at the way he walks. Does he like? I'm not making it in fun of anything else. I'm just saying if he's like an athlete, why does he walk like a grandpa? Check his approach. Okay, check this approach. I'm gonna try to hit the sweet spot. Come on, where is it? Where is it?
Everyone. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. How is your Saturday morning going? Mine is going good. Thank you very much for asking. It is Saturday, February 24th, and it's about 20 minutes after 10 in the morning. Got my last coffee of the day. Ran out of cream, so I'm not putting any cream in it. That was just a treat for a bit. I wanted to make a cream sauce and also wanted to have heavy cream in my coffee for a few days. It helps with fasting. If you're ever interested in fasting, a few of the things.
Then don't go to Ken for any advice, because if he has been fasting for more than 4 years now, he would look totally different, and that gut would be so gone, and he wouldn't have moobs either.
That can help you get through not eating food is to put heavy cream in your
100 people here. Your pig wants to say thank you everybody for coming by. I think, what did we have? We had a pretty good notice. I think it was about 3.5 hours of notice. Your pig doesn't want to push this too much. Please hit the like button. That's what YouTube wants from everybody. And thanks for coming by, everybody. Let's keep rolling.
Coffee or tea, and butter. There's a thing called bulletproof coffee, and I've always wanted to make a video on that.
And if you're trying to lose weight, there's something called a glass of water. That kind of works too.
Where you put like a tablespoon of heavy cream in your coffee. Heavy cream is 35% to 45%.
Double.
Basically, it's whipping cream. You make your coffee, put it in a blender, throw a
double
tablespoon of butter in it, a tablespoon of heavy cream in it, blend it up. It tastes amazing. Gives you a bunch of calories to help you get to that next meal if you're doing intermittent fasting or longer fasting. It breaks your fast, but it doesn't raise your insulin level at all. It gives your body some fat to eat or to use as fuel, and it's better than bread and better than juice, and it doesn't stop you from burning fat.
And if you want to do better, you just have a glass of water with a little bit of lemon juice in it. That kind of works a whole lot better. Shut the fuck up, Ken. Stop talking.
Helps you burn fat. Anyway, so back to this. Weighed myself this morning. Might as well get that out of the way quickly. Weighed myself and I was 200.7 this morning. And my blood pressure was 126/87. So I think it's Wilbur is the one who said, make sure you do your blood pressure in the morning before you do a coffee. And so I guess that's the most accurate. I sat in my comfy chair for 5 minutes, put the pressure cuff on and did it. And that's what I got. And then I decided to make this video. I forgot to tell you, when I did the chicken thighs, baked them all up. The first time I ever baked them myself, I put them on the tray.
Woo, we just got 2 super chats at the exact same time. They're both coming up at 10:39 p.m. There's one at 10:39 p.m. There's another at 10:39 p.m. Ba-boom, ba-boom. And one's got a Muppet avatar, and one's got a very funny Julie avatar. I'm going to get to them both. Your pig doesn't you know, Ken is so nonchalant. You want to know why Ken's nonchalant about his super chats? Because for a long time, we're talking years, people would give him 50, 60, 70, 80. And the last time he was doing it, $90 US to take a shot of booze. He would rake in around $600 in a night, and then he would dirty delete the whole fucking mess before people could report it. So I bet you like heavy cream. Hey, Big, what happened to his other room with the mini fridge? I think I kind of think that isn't the same room, and he shoots from a different angle. I gotta check another look at it. Anyway, Ken loves Ken loves wieners. That's awesome. And Victoria, you're right next. Okay, so low and slow pig love. Low and slow pig love. Ken loves wieners. You're gonna leave that up there for a while. Victoria and your Muppet, we'll get to you right after we leave this up for a while. And I kind of think it's in the same room. I think that's let's keep rolling. Anyway, we'll leave that up there and keep rolling. The big comfy couch chair, says Maddie.
Put them in the oven for maybe like 10 minutes and then flip them over and cook them for another 10 minutes. And they were done, but
Ken Loves Wieners says, go ahead and go to the next one. Okay. I just want to say thanks, Ken Loves Wieners. I want to, I almost forgot to say thanks, Ken Loves Wieners. I just want a word. Just wanted a word. Just wanted to say thanks. And before we move, just take your instructions. I just wanted. What was I going to say? Thanks, and thank you too, Victoria. Ken, you look like a sleepy, paralyzed demon. Oh my gosh, you guys are all poets out there. Let me get a drink. Ken, you look like a sleepy, paralyzed demon. No one is taking your health advice. Remember one time I played a clip from Tom Vu, and he says, you need to learn from success. Take a look at them from head to toe. If somebody tells you something, you need to learn from success, not failure. Who's going to take health advice from this guy? And that's a perfect place where I froze it. He does look like a sleepy, paralyzed demon. Low and slow, keeping love. Our Muppet avatar, soldier of animal. Low and slow, big love. And we're going to leave it up there for a while. And I think the beer fridge is... I think it's all in the same room. I think this is all... Anyway, let's keep rolling before I'm pretty sure that...
I made them, you know how there's like a nice skin side and then you flip them over and there's not skin side. So I cooked it skin side up first and then flipped them over. And then when I went to eat them, there was just like those big globby chunks of fatty skin. And I don't really enjoy that at all, like crispy skin.
Thirsty Rusty says that the noises that Ken made eating the Costco chicken and moose have haunted him ever since.
This time I cooked it the same way, skin side up, flipped them over, I think 15 minutes, and then flipped them over. And when I checked them, they were almost done at 15 minutes at 400 degrees. And I might next time do it like at 380 and do 10 minutes aside, 10 minutes aside.
Ken Loves Wieners is picking up on my Tom Vu reference. Tom Vu, you can have those girls and money. I'm glad some of you remember Tom Vu.
Side, and then shut the stove off, turn it to broil, and then maybe move the rack up a bit and just cook the top layer with the broiling. And so this time I did the 15.
Holy cow, Ken, you're so boring. I just want to remind everybody he's going to start talking about, having to pay his giant moose bill, okay? So that's coming.
Minutes, I think. Flipped them over and checked them just to see what the temperature was, and they were almost done, like really close.
You can keep it moving, Mr. Pig. The comments are gold tonight. Thank you, Victoria. And thanks, And thanks. Wait, did I forget to say thanks? Did I? Let me know. Did I? If I ever forget anybody, I want you all to squawk at me. Say, "Hey, pig!" Someone gives you a little bit of pig love. You miss them. Thanks, 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 Victoria. Thanks, thanks. Wait, I all forgot to say something. Thanks.
Crap, I can't put them in for much longer. So I think I put them in for 5 minutes, took them out, or shut the stove off, put the broiler on.
Yet when we have him over here, we can have fun with him because it's so terrible and dull. And he's going to start squawking about paying the bills. There's Sean Buckwell. Hello, Sean Buckwell. You've got Mr. Pig in your avatar. Our avatars kick ass. Ken's community avatars suck. Thanks for coming by, Sean. Thanks for coming by. We remember all of your gifted memberships. Thanks, Sean.
Broiled the bottom side first because I really wanted to make sure that side was toastier than the first time I ever did it. And so then when I flipped them back over and then I toasted that top skin, they were perfect. And I just salt and peppered them. I didn't do anything else to them. And I ended up eating all 6. So I took 3, sat down, ate them while watching TV. And they were like huge chicken wings to me, and but way tastier. And then I ended up going up and grabbing one more, eating that, and I was just sitting there watching TV. I'm like, I'm still hungry. I still want more.
Ron and Janet Williams, thanks for coming by with your cute puppies. Ken has been giving shit to dogs earlier on, and we got so many cute puppies in here and cute dogs, but all dogs are cute. Puppies, full-grown dogs, they're all cute. And let's keep Rusty and get rid of Ken. You know what? That's what I like that even better. If it was the Rusty show and Rusty would start talking and be like, well, I'm going to go get the chicken sandwiches now. Don't ask me how I'm going to eat them. I'm going to run them through my radiator. It's the Rusty show. That would be okay. It's like, wait, it's supposed to be the Ken. No, Ken, we can do without you. Thanks. Just turn into the Rusty show. That's a fun comment. Thanks, Ron and Janet Williams. Thanks.
More of these, and so I ended up eating all 6 thighs, and that's pretty much all I had for dinner that night, and it was perfect. I was totally satiated me. I had my little mixture of nuts while I watched more TV or movies, whatever.
No kidding. Ken's watching TV and movies, and he's watching The Hobbit on his super expensive 3D TV I didn't even know he fucking had.
We're barely getting by here, folks. We're planning a huge trip later on this year. I got so much computer equipment up the wazoo. I'm getting all the newest stuff. I got the latest phone, and yeah.
And then last night, I went through the freezer, our deep freezer, and found a porterhouse steak and 4, I think they're called honey garlic sausages.
Barely getting by. Oh, what am I going to do with this porterhouse? There's sausages all over the place.
I'm the only breadwinner. Without me, the Domiks don't eat. You don't even eat bread. Everything is expensive cuts of meat.
And so I ended up cooking 4 of those sausages and ate all 4 of those for dinner last night. And that's pretty much all I did last night. So, yeah. And then this morning.
Can you imagine he's in the showroom? It's like,
well, you have the 50-inch plasma super deluxe. Yeah, I know. It's just, I want some of the finer things in life. How about the 3D TV? Well, we have to order that straight from Japan, and there's extra postage, and that doesn't matter. Just order it, okay? I just need it, and I want it now. Okay, Mr. Domik, we'll have it shipped to the house. Can you get it here tomorrow? Well, I don't know if the Concorde is still flying. We can make an inquiry. Please do.
We're barely getting by.
Morning, I thought I'd get up and make a video on the most expensive bill I've ever had to pay.
Listen, Grandpa, deal with it, all right? Other people have home repairs, cars they got to fix, and they're not writing it off because they put everything on camera on their YouTube channel. And it's so vulgar to talk about your finances all the time. Yet he's doing this as a sort of, theater to convince his stupid audience, oh, we have to help Ken.
And the question to you guys is, what is the most expensive repair bill on a vehicle that you ever had to endure. And
90% of your audience doesn't be able to afford a bus pass, let alone their own cars. I do not forget the one time, because he's always trying to integrate, stupid things into let's start a conversation. I remember the one time he said,
What color of Corvette do you like?
what a mean thing to say to people who have no money.
It's like, well, what Corvette do you prefer?
It's like,
Let's start a discussion.
like, what a rot. That's like saying somebody in a starving country, what buffet do you like to go to on the weekends? What a dick.
and not collision, because collision obviously can be crazy expensive.
Collision means a crash, which means it's covered by insurance, you putz.
But like either brake repair, anything mechanical throughout the vehicle other than an accident. I would love to hear back from you, because I'm going to read through this invoice and tell you pretty much exactly what happened here. So it was the DPF, which has something to do with the diesel particular filter. I think that's what it's called. So yeah, diesel particular filter, DPF separated, possible damage to transmission harness, wiring, feels crispy, labor time is for DPF. They quoted me at $57.94 plus taxes. Parts, the parts of that was 46.
Squirrel Domik. Look at that avatar. Wait, what did you guys say? Don't have any money to buy expensive pepper bird. And Pepper Birdsie, you guys are the best. We got 101 people in here, and earlier on I was saying that the squirrels are organizing, and you come in here with this. A squirrel armed to the teeth. I love it. I love it. I love squirrels, and I love the idea of a squirrel armed to the teeth. It's beautiful. Oh boy, squirrels and puppies and everything. And Ken is addicted to everything. I don't know what to say. I'm overwhelmed. This is fantastic. You guys are fabulous.
600 plus taxes. Labor was 1,194 plus taxes, and then that's kind of like.
While he's saying all this boring shit, Carol's in the other room with her head in her hands on a table, taking another 2 aspirin, saying, why did I make a mistake 30 years ago? I thought he was going to be something.
Kind of like the estimate at the beginning. And when you add that all up, it looks like it's almost $10,000, or it'd be over $10,000. But it's funny how they kind of showed that to you, and it kind of scares the crap out of you. So Mercedes-Benz charges $199 per hour to work on your vehicle. And I took my friend's advice, and he's like, just don't mess around. If in the future you find an amazing diesel mechanic that charges less for service and guarantees their work, then great. But he goes,
Oh Lord, won't you back in a Mercedes-Benz? His friends all drive Corvettes. He must make amends. He never worked hard in his life. He gets too much help from his friends. Oh Lord, won't you back in a Mercedes-Benz?
He goes, don't mess around with it. Just take it to Mercedes. They're going to do it perfect. They're going to do it right. They're going to guarantee their work. And you just know that if anything's wrong, they're going to fix it. So thanks, Ed. So the first part was the labor, and that was 1,100.
Just remember, as we go along, he's always saying he's broke, yet whenever he needs something, boom, he gets it. Doesn't have to wait for anything. And anybody who buys the latest Apple Watch or already has the latest Apple phone, you don't need both. I mean, it's bad enough he has both. He's like,
well, I had to get the latest Apple Watch. Oh, I had to save up for it.
That's the mentality he's talking to his audience.
Oh, I had to save up for so long.
Yes, if you had to save up.
$194. The exhaust system itself came to $4,606.23. Then they charged me for a flan gasket, and that was $27.47. Then 1,100.
We already dealt with that in the intro. We played it 6 times. This is where he says 4,600 and it's 4,300.
$94. The exhaust system itself came to 4,600 and
There you go. Let's find the sweet spot. We got 102 people. He says 4,600. He's reading right off his own paperwork. Then he types in the number, and he doesn't even watch his own shit.
$6.23. System itself came to $4,604. System itself came to $4,600. Then they and $6 and $6 and system itself came to 4,600. System itself came to 4,600. System itself came to 4,600. System itself came to 40. System itself came to 4,600. 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 System itself came to 4,600.
You can barely speak English. You can barely read English. You can barely write English. And you say racist things about other people.
These people at this location here, they can barely speak English.
Ken, you're full of shit, really.
And $6.23. Then they charged me for a flan gasket, and that was $27.47. Then a screw, they charged me $31.32 for a screw WRND.hexel.head, whatever that means. And then there was a strap that was $159.23. Then there was a temperature sensor, and the temperature sensor cost $237.96. Then there was a pressure line for $56.93. Then they replaced.
Could you imagine somebody that goes over to a friend's house and just sits down there and starts reading this? It's like, I thought you came over for a beer and you're going to check out my new flower bed I'm putting in here. It's like,
No, I just, I had to get this, and I get this, and then there was this, and this
yeah, okay, you had it repaired.
No, and then I got this, and then I got this, and then I got the.
No one would have him around the fucking house. Fuck. You know, this is all he's thinking to himself when he said, I'm going to sit down there and I'm going to mention every fucking item, and then everybody's going to think I'm broke and they're going to have to help me. I just need a little bit of help. Everybody has their cars fall apart. That's why they have service departments and army, tons of inventory of parts. You beggar. That's exactly right.
Oh, look what's happened to me.
Like, if you're going to give a shit about anybody else who's broke and has no money and they have to pay for shit, fuck off, Ken, please, and thanks.
Clear, stored faults, road tested, all okay. So I did get a call.
Like what? Somebody says, let's take it in, let's fix it, here's the bill.
Yeah, I got a call, and then, they wanted money.
Yesterday, probably in the morning before we went to go pick it up at 2 o'clock. So she called me maybe at 10:30, 11 o'clock. And they said, remember I told you guys, I said the DPA separated from the engines, broken, damaged, whatever, needed to be replaced. I would love to have seen, I would love to have had a mechanic show me exactly what's going on.
Thank you, Nick. I hate that vulnerable people actually give this scumbag money. It's like, like he tells us everything, right? And his audience doesn't pick up on it. You want to know why? His audience doesn't have a killer instinct, right? They're not savvy like that. And so he says, this is my last day ever at the cottage. And then the cottage disappears, right? Carol's father sells it. It's a castle on a beautiful piece of property by the lake. It's went anywhere from $4 to $6 million. Then she retires. And then he said, I have to save up for this Apple Watch. Ooh. And then whenever he needs something, he just gets it. And there's like steak and filet mignon all over the place.
Yeah, I got these terrible bills. And thanks to you people watching my videos, it really helps to pay for all the.
It's like, fuck off. Pay for your own shit, you e-begging piece of garbage.
Because to me, it sounds like the DPA broke, separated from maybe the body of the vehicle, and was now ejecting the superheated exhaust onto wiring, and it needed to be replaced. I'm under, if I was a mechanic, if I was a full-fledged mechanic and I had that in my shop, it'd be interested to know if one of the mechanics had the same problem with theirs, would they repair it or would they just replace it for $4,600? And then of course they'd absorb their own labor because they're not going to charge themselves. So I did look up what a DPF is and how much like some supplier would charge, and they're over $4,000. So, but was the DPA itself broken, like not functioning, or could it have?
Ken, you can talk with your hands and raise your voice all you want. You're telling a boring story, and you're just going through a laundry list of expenses so vulnerable people will feel sorry for you and give what little money they have to someone who doesn't deserve it. Your pig is angry.
Been put back into place, because they said it's separated from the engine. So could it have been put back into place and welded back into place? Like, I don't know. So again, I've been told for the last, 10 or more years that mechanics don't repair anything anymore. They just replace parts. So I'm not sure if that's true. I'm just saying what people have told me, because it always seems that when something is broken, they don't fix it anymore. They just replace it. Everything's replaceable. It's just switching out parts, and then you're on, and of course charging you full price for a brand new part. When maybe you don't need a brand new part. You just needed it to be fixed. Because it always seems that when something is broken, they don't fix it anymore. Replace it. Everything's replaceable. Switching out parts. And then you're on, and of course charging you full price for a brand new part. Well, maybe you don't need a brand new part. You just needed it to be fixed. Because it always seems that when something is broken, they don't fix it anymore. They just replace it. Everything's replaceable. It's just switching out parts, and then you're on, and of course charging you full price for a brand new part. When maybe you don't need a brand new part. You just needed it to be fixed by a mechanic to put back into place. Anyway.
Hold it right there, Grandpa. Check that out. Skinny Domik. Skinny Domik. I thought Vito's new avatar was cool, and it is. Now someone's actually called themselves Skinny Domik. The avatar, thumbs up from Skinny. He's 150 pounds of lean muscle. Oh, this is great. Oh, keep rolling. Thanks, Skinny Domik. That's great material.
That's my beef. And again, that's what I've been told. Whether I believe that or not, I don't know. I don't know. So, and then, so she phoned me and she said the wiring, two of the wiring needed to be replaced, and that she said it was $200 and something. So I'm not sure what. It doesn't say that on here that it's a something wire, so it might have, because she did say something about $200 to repair something. So maybe it was the temperature sensor, but she said two of the wires that they said were crispy because of the exhaust going onto them needed to be replaced.
You want the I don't know again? Let me crank it back for the I don't know. That fits. Let's do it.
To put back into place. Anyway, that's my beef. And again, that's what I've been told. Whether I believe that or not, I don't know. I don't know. So, and then, so she phoned me and she said the wiring, two of the wiring, needed to be replaced. And that she said,
Diffie, thanks for coming by, Diffie. Glad to hear from you. It's got a little bit of love here from Maddie too. Diffie.
it was $200 and something. So I'm not sure what. It doesn't say that on here that it's a something wire. So it might have, because she did say something about $200 to repair something. So maybe it was the temperature sensor, but she said two of the wires that they said were crispy because of the exhaust going onto them needed to.
Hey, stop using Dame's words. Crispy is what Dame says when he's all, dapper and sharp and everything and well manicured and groomed and stuff. I still check out Dame drops.
To be replaced, and I'm like, just fix it, because I don't want to not fix it. And then Carol and I are.
Oh, shut up, Ken. And here's Ken squawking about repairs to an ugly Sprinter that he bought on a lark because Carol's a multimillionaire. That's what rich people do. Okay, we can't get the special Sprinter that's like, $200,000 and it's like built for the royal family. So let's just play around with this $40,000 Sprinter. Let's put 10 into it, destroy it, ruin it. And now he's squawking about the bill. What a loser. Meanwhile, Dame's got his own comic book. He's starting a new Patreon TV show. He's got his own restaurant. And look at where Ken is.
Traveling down to Florida in our van, and it breaks down in Tennessee or something, and stuff stops working. I just really don't want that in the back of my mind that any minute now the electrical system will stop working because I was too cheap to fix it. You know what I mean? Sometimes when they tell me, hey, this is broken, just fix it, I really don't want to have to worry about it. So back to the front page. So this was like the final part of the bill. So labor was $11.94. The parts amount was.
Can you just imagine? He's still carrying on with reading his giant bill to an audience of vulnerable people. Fuck.
$4,819.14. They didn't do gas, oil, lube. They didn't do the sublet amount. Miscellaneous charge was $10. Yeah, they charged me $10.
Yeah, hold on your $10 charge, Ken. Skinny Domik says. Carol's shirt says, oh, the places Skinny goes. Ken's shirt says, oh, the places you'll go. And what the shirt that Carol's got on, that she puts on underneath her sensible hoodie or her sensible sweater, she puts it on, in the morning in front of the mirror, and she goes, oh, yes. And then she covers it up with something boring that Ken doesn't see. And the shirt says, oh, the places Skinny'll go. The places Skinny goes. And he goes there and he stays there for a lot longer than Ken ever did. Low and slow. Big love for Skinny Domik. We're having too much fun. I just love this. Low and slow. Big love. Thanks very much, Skinny Domik. We're going to leave that up for a while. Unless you turn around and say, hey, take it down. We always like to leave it up for a while. That's our first move. Thanks.
Pay Enviro charge for repair order.
Fuck you, Ken. Noni says, Mr. Pig, your impressions always make me laugh. Thanks, Noni.
Charge you $10 for that.
E-Bigger, says Nick.
And then the total charges was $6,023.14. Less insurance. It wasn't done through insurance. Sales tax.
Holy shit. When does he stop?
$700. $83.01. I remember back
45 minutes of reading a bill, says Harry Dog.
in the day when I had a 1986 Mustang and I had to get the brakes done, and
$7,000 to repair and no free oil change. New Scoop says, Ken, you got screwed.
they told me it was going to be $750 to get the brakes done. And back then, $750 now is still a lot of money, but $750 then was even more money because I was probably
Take it down and keep it rolling, Mr. Pig. Skinny, I just want to say thanks. And before I forget, thanks.
making what, $4 an hour? Back then, $750 now. So money. But $750 then was even more money because I'm making what, $4 an hour? Back then, $750 now is still a lot of money, but $750 then was even more money because I was probably making what, $4 an hour. So it was like, and that was at Midas, and they wanted to like replace, like, I'm not sure, I can't remember if it was just the front brakes or the back brakes, and they wanted to replace everything. I remember back in the day when I was younger, they used to actually take your rotors off, put them on a lathe, and make them all smooth again and put them back on. That's, again, back in the day when mechanics would fix things, as opposed to, oh, your brakes are gone, we need to replace the rotors, we need to replace this, we need to replace this. No, fix it. My own pet peeve, sorry. So the final cost of this bill was $6,806.15. So thank you very much to everybody out there who watches my videos, because the fact that you guys...
Donna Deegan, we're almost done. I'm going to put your super chat up for the last few minutes, okay? Because we got these captions here. And Donna, we're not going to miss you.
Watch my videos, leave comments, like my videos, share my videos, because of all of those people, mainly.
Let me get it when he slams his little desk, okay? Here.
Bill was $6,806.15. So thank you very much to everybody out there who watches my videos, because the fact that you guys watch my videos, leave comments, like my videos, share my videos, because of all of those people, mainly, I can afford to fix this. It hurts. It's going to take me a couple months to kind of regroup, and maybe more months, maybe more than 2 months. I don't know. So again, it's going to take me a while to recoup from this extreme cost, but it had to be done. Like, some people are like, oh, just get rid of the Sprinter. No, we put a lot of work and time into that Sprinter, and we want to put a lot more time and work into that Sprinter. So I did think back in the day that we needed to get a newer Sprinter, but because it's an older Sprinter, I don't mind, cutting holes in it to do stuff.
It was a fucking failure, okay? You brought us Carol. Your official website still has the two of you on there. It's like, look, the channel is changing. I don't have to eat shit all the time. I don't have to do any energy in my performances. It's just me driving around, going places with Carol with a $45,000 fucking Sprinter, because we couldn't get the one that was already built, and you're going to watch it.
No, Ken, we want you to go to McDonald's.
Listen, I just don't want to do them anymore. We're doing it like this. And nobody cared, meaning his own audience of dummies didn't care. Thanks, Donna. Low and slow pig love for you. Here it comes. Oh, by the way, that's another cute dog. And Ken was giving shit to dogs very early on. You know, I like squirrels better than most people, and Muppets better than people, and dogs and cats and squirrels. You know, whenever I think of, all those animals that I like and Muppets that I like better than people, the people that I like all these other beings better than, those bad people I can't stand are like fucking Ken. So here's some pig love for you, Donna. Low and slow pig love. And let's take it home because we got about a minute of footage left.
If I went out and bought a brand new $90,000, $100,000 Sprinter that's gutted, and then stick a drill to it, I don't feel good doing that. I don't mind doing it to an old vehicle.
And that mug of his is like $45 once you get it to the house. He was saying back in a couple episodes ago,
you can go to the Universal Studios website and get the Harry Potter mug, and it's expensive.
Of course it is.
Anyway, guys, so that was the most expensive repair bill I've ever had to endure. Leave a comment in the comment section below.
That's the whole point of it all. He read that whole fucking bill for 45 minutes just so at the end he could say, well, I don't know. It's going to take me a month, 2 months, maybe more to recover from this. And thanks to you guys, with all your support, you can help me bear the burden of this horrible cost. What a piece of work.
To the most expensive repair bill, mechanical repair bill that
Louis, the cockroach is in here. Louis. Thanks for coming by, Louis.
You've ever had to endure. All right, guys, have a great.
Like as if his audience is gonna say,
yeah, I had to get the Lincoln Town Car fixed. It cost me $7,000, just like you. Oh yeah, I was getting my new Jeep Wrangler fixed the other day. It was $5,000.
Like as if.
Weekend, and we'll see you again in the next video. Once again, thank you very much to all my channel members for all your monthly support and my supporters over on Patreon. You guys are the extra bonus help to get me through situations like this.
Can you believe he said that?
You guys are my extra bonus help to get me through these situations. They're gonna have to turn the power off. I'll be doing this show with a candle soon. You're my help. We're sailing right behind like a bridge over troubled can waters. Your audience will ease your mind. We'll send you all our money can so that your family can eat.
We crank it back by 20 seconds. One more time, Ken.
And we'll see you again in the next video. Once again, thank you very much to all my channel members for all your monthly support and my supporters over on Patreon. You guys are the extra bonus help to get me through situations like this. So love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.
What a despicable excuse for a human being. And you don't lie to people you love.
We're not gonna eat. I'm the only breadwinner. I need help here.
You're always asking for help, you fuck. You just bought a new Apple Watch. You're planning a giant cruise. People who are poor don't do those things.
Oh, I love you all. Thanks. You're gonna help me through this difficult time here.
Oh, what an abuse of the opportunity to be on this wonderful platform. Let me read this. I am a professional pet sitter, and this dog's name is Moose. He is real compared to Ken's van. Thanks, Donna Deegan. Let your pig get a drink. And you know what? That graphic up there doesn't get old. We all know what Ken wanted to do, and it fucking failed. And now he's like, Carol never wanted to be on camera. Bullshit. You talked her into it, and she just wasn't a performer. It's like Julia Gulia putting her brother on there, and her mother, and her father, who's like 100 years old or something. Like none of them are performers, And Ken was like, by golly, we're gonna make this work. Nobody liked it. We don't forget what you said when you were drunk, Ken. I just don't want to do them anymore. Yeah, we remember. We remember. Well, that's all the footage. Let me get it out of the way. No. Let me get it out of the way and let me go. Here's my little sound effect. One more time, just because it's fun to do. Get out of here, Ken. Hey, there's J Thrifty B too. Hey, J Thrifty B, thanks for coming by.
Well, that's it, Peg. You know, it's you had more than 100 people here. It was a good time. It's more than an hour. Now you're going to take half an hour saying goodnight.
Well, it's just what your pig likes to do. You know, here's how Ken finishes a live stream.
Oh, yeah. We're just coming up in the hour. Bye.
Well, as your pig always likes to say, I hope everybody's be careful out there. And Maddie was talking about his mother having challenges with COVID, and look, somebody's got Brett the Hitman Hart in there. Kaz, I thought Carol was his mother. Oh my gosh, Kaz says I thought Carol was his mother. Oh, what was I saying? Maddie was saying, like, Ken was making fun of COVID and he's a total dick for doing it. When it was on, he would play that porno music when he would sanitize his hands, and then he would do fake isolation streams. It's like Ken Domik isolation stream, and then he would be right out of the house the next day, and people called him on it. It's like, you're not really in isolation.
Yes, it was for the day I was there.
Isolation is when you have to stay in your house for like 2 weeks. And Ken just likes to use the powerful words of like isolation stream. Just like he used the powerful words of stealth camping. It's not real. You've got more live viewers than Ken does, says Ken loves wieners. That's right. We do. We do. Like, whenever Ken does a stream, everybody has a week of warning. It's like supposed to be every Wednesday at 4. And we do these when your pig can get his shit together with KDRC and gives me the footage. And like, you had like about 3.5 hours of notice. We had more than 100 people here with a 4K channel sub, and Ken's got like 600,000 plus. And he's like, hey, if I get 20 likes, I'll go to Burger King. That's right, Scott. Ken would call COVID the crazy stuff that's going on in the world. And since we're still leaving up your super chat, Donna, pardon your pig. Donna's saying she's going to Florida. Oh, okay. I'd say hi to JP. He's in Texas now, and he's got a studio apartment. And avoid Julia. And if you see Freddie Fruity King shopping at Publix, say hi, because that's where Freddie Fruity King is always. That Publix sounds like a great story. Even your pig sneaks over there, gets out of the park pizza, and goes there every now and then. I say, look, I'm a special protected species. Don't bring a knife near me, okay? I'm just here to shop. I'm not part of the stock. Oh, Maddie was talking about at the height of COVID in North America. Oh, there's Maddie. There's Maddie there. Yeah, there he is. She had long COVID, but she's much better now. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad Maddie's still here. Hey, Maddie, thanks for hanging out. Oh, your pig get another drink. Yeah. Look at all the love around here for people. And that also that pissed me off that Ken took COVID as a joke. And of course, as KDRC says on his channel, the worst cringe of, what was it? I think it was called the worst. No, it wasn't. It was the worst video of all. What would he called it, like the worst Ken video ever or something like that, where he was sick after coming back from the United States and said, "Oh, I got the flu," and he went back into the kitchen of that jerk place. And anyway, Ken just doesn't give a shit. We know that. All the snorting dries you out. Look at all the love and concern we got for Maddie's family. Yes, we're glad that your mother is doing better too. So, with more than 100, now we're down to 80.
Yeah, Pig, we're waiting for you. We're waiting politely. Before we go leave the theater, get into our cars. We're standing around. We're just trying to be polite. We're not going to leave the theater all in one rush. Just, yeah. It's like, yeah, the Pig wants to talk for a while. He wishes he had more footage. And, he tries to put this stuff together every other day he can. And when he runs out of footage, he wants the party to keep going. And he's got no footage to work with. And he doesn't want to leave. And just,
Oh, that's all right. Okay. Hey, there's NJam. Thinking of you, Maddie, and watching your videos. And Mr. Pig, Avatar. Thanks for coming by, NJam. You got an awesome kick-ass avatar yourself. Look at these avatars. You got Ken and Paul together, the same. Then we got Ken Loves Wieners. That's Julia. Thank you, Mr. Pig, says Ken Loves Wieners. Oink, oink, says Johnny Dutchman. Yeah. Yeah, Ken sexualizes so many things besides it just wieners and French fries and cuts of chicken and he also was doing that, wow, 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 while he was putting the hand sanitizer on. Big joke. Set it and forget it. Great name. There's so many great names and great avatars around here. Diffie's still hanging out. Ken and Paul, the avatars are up. Thanks for coming by, Diffie. That's nice. What a sweet comment. Donna says, Mr. Pig, you don't need footage. We love just being here and telling jokes. You're right. Thanks, Donna. Ooh la la, says Ken Loves Wieners. This is sort of like the wee small hours. This is after the jazz club is closed to most of the Patreons and part of the band is left. And maybe you got the guitar player or maybe you got the keyboard player just hanging around past 2 a.m. You're supposed to be going home and you're not. And the manager, and it's cool. And you just hang out there. It's like maybe 2 people in the audience. The guy's just jamming. That's the kind of vibe we got going on here. Play the Ken or Cracker Barrel from about 9 or 10 years ago. That's what NJam says. I'm not laughing at your request. I'm not. It's just your pig has got other stuff he's got to get to. For Maddie's mom and everyone, says Nick. Got a super chat up there. Donna, I want to thank you again for your super chat. It's very nice of you to do. I wanted to thank you again and thank you again. Because this is how Ken says thanks.
Oh, thanks for the super chat. Appreciate it.
If you appreciate it, you'd make a big deal about it. Your pig makes a big deal about all of them. So I just want to say thanks again, Donna, because I didn't think we'd get one this late. Nick's just give us a super chat. So Donna, thanks again. Thanks for bringing your cute dog Moose in here. All cute, wonderful. I like good people, animals, Muppets, dogs, cats, squirrels, and they're all better than things such as Ken. Nick, again, thanks, Donna. Thanks. Just want to say, before I get thanks, and Nick, for Maddie's mom, Maddie H's mom. Say it right, pig. For Matt H's mom and everyone. Love from the United Kingdom. Oh, that's so sweet. Look at that. Look at that. There's Donna saying thanks to Mr. Pig with the avatar. Thank you, Nick, says Maddie. What a great bunch of folks. I feel like privileged just to be hanging around with you guys. What a great bunch. Hey, Pig, you're part of it too. What a great bunch. And that's what we do. That's the example. What Ken does is horrible. He has so much. He gets to enjoy so much. He's been so, dare I say it, blessed. And there he sits for 45 minutes. It felt like 6 hours talking about his bill, which is a vulgar thing to do. You wouldn't even do to friends. And then he makes the appeal to vulnerable people who have very little.
Oh, you're the ones that get me through this.
Just terrible. And over here, we have a great bunch. 3 years, KDRC family. 3 years, 36 months. I'm sure that Nick won't mind if I jump over here for a minute. I'm going to jump back and forth. Sean Buckwell, remember for 36 months, 3 years, KDRC family. What do we do here? We hate? No, it's a character study. It's a character study. and it's an object lesson of what not to be. And we make it funny with all of our funny stuff and the avatars, the names you guys come up with. And by the way, Nick, I'm not going to jump off you. I just want to get Sean in there. Boom. And then get back to Sean for a minute. Then I'll get back to you. Sean, I know it's late in the evening for the show, so I'll get to your pig love right away. Low and slow, pig love. And we'll get back to you after we leave Nick up for a while. And again, the pig love. Low and slow. I think I already did it once, just I hate to forget. And then I make sure I do it again. Pig party's my happy place. Thanks, Diffie. That's a cool avatar, too. You got a giant fish there. Good job. Right back to Nick with the pig love.
Well, the pig makes a pretty good point. I mean, I guess he doesn't really need the footage. Yeah, well, I gotta go. Well, you hang around for the pig. Well, I'll text you when I'm in the car. I don't want to make the pig feel bad and walk out on him. It's like a few people are leaving. It's all right. Well, most of us are still here.
Okay, your pig appreciates it. KDRC, KDE, Matty H, and Shady Lang continue to own Ken. Thanks, Jeffrey Mon. Thanks for bringing your cool Muppet avatar in here. And Lamoni, that avatar is the course Ken Doofus, available on Lamoni's channel. Of course, you'd have Lamoni in here too if he wasn't working all the fucking time. That's people got real job, real work to do, and then there's Ken. I hate to say it again, so blessed with all the opportunity he gets, and he's like, I just spent almost $7,000. What do you want me to do with that? I don't know. Be a gentleman, pay it, and shut the fuck up. Especially when you're writing it off anyway. Piece of shit. Team Pig.
You ain't bad, Caillou. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing.
Funny when I say that, who I think of? Weird Al Yankovic when he does it. We ain't seen you lately at Burger World, so we've been wondering what you've been doing. So I want to say thanks again, Nick. Thanks, Nick. Nick, thanks. You got a cool avatar too. Thank you very much. It was a very sweet thing to say and do. And excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot. Thanks, Nick. Thanks also, Sean. Yeah. Thanks for doing that. 3 years, KDRC family. I know you gave me the pig love. We're going to leave that up there for a little while because now we got more pig love coming down here from Donna again. Team Pig. Thanks, Donna. Pardon your pig. Around, they say when you go to the opera, it ain't over till the fat lady sings. Over around here, it isn't over until those two guys, Wayne and Schuster, sing. And we haven't played them yet. Always funny and entertaining, Mr. Pig, says Johnny Dutchman. We'll get to you too. We'll just leave Sean's up here for a little while longer. Then we'll get to Donna. Then we'll get to Johnny. Great show, Mr. Pig. Fabulous as always. Good night to you and all, Mr. Pig. Thanks for coming by, Purple Sheen. Thanks for coming by, CCP. Thanks for coming by, everybody. Yeah, your pig is just pacing himself. It's almost an hour and a half of steady talking from your pig.
Come on, Pig. You don't talk for the whole thing.
Well, I'm trying to think of things to say. No need to put mine up. Keep the comments coming. Keep the comments going. All right, I'm going to jump over here and give you pig love very quickly. And then we'll get back to Maddie. Maddie, Sean. Oh my gosh, there's so many wonderful people here. Team Pig. Pig love. Low and slow, pig love. And And you said to keep, you didn't have to put it up. So I put it up quick. Thanks, Donna. Thanks. Thanks again, Sean. And then Johnny Dutchman is next. Good night, Purple Sheen, says CCP. There's J Thrifty B. Thrifty B. Pardon your pig. Thanks for coming by, J Thrifty B. That's a cute avatar, too. Your pig is reading comments. Thanks very much, Sean Buckwell. Sean Buckwell. Thanks. I just want to say thanks. Oh wait, well, no, wait a minute. I did remember. What did I say? Yeah. Oh yeah. Thanks. Oh yeah. One more thing. Thanks, Sean Buckwell. Thanks, Johnny Dutchman. Remember for 33 months. Always funny, entertaining, Mr. Pig. Thank you. Thank you for your cool regal avatar. It's got a lion in it. Thanks, Johnny Dutchman. Remember 33 months. Low and slow pig love. Low and slow pig love. Thirsty Rusty says, God bless you, Mr. Pig. You work extremely hard at what you do, and it shows. Thank you, Thirsty Rusty. You work hard at that cool name, and it shows too. Let's keep rolling. You're rolling into the comments. Glad to be awake, says J350B. I'm just double checking. This is the most recent Pig Love. Yes, it is. It's the most recent one. I'm not making any mistakes. If your pig ever makes a mistake, say, hey, pig, you fucked up. Someone showed you some Pig Love. Just let me have it if I ever forget. GN Purple Sheen, which is a short form of saying goodnight, Purple Sheen. Jeffrey, Cool Muppet. Ken Doofus on the Lamoni channel. And Jam is saying, hey, Matty H, if that's your real voice, you could do an excellent impression of Pierre Poilievre. I believe that's a Canadian politician. Your pig is still hiding away in Park Pizza in Florida, and I don't pay too much attention to Canadian politics. All I ever know about Canada is that the Simpsons regularly make fun of Canada because Quebec wants to separate, and nobody else in the world cares. That's all I know, really. Aaron says your shows are amazing, Mr. Pig. Even with me having to say, pardon your pig every now and then. We got 66 people here. 66, I remember that number. You want to know why? KDRC punches in 66 and it goes immediately to Ken Domik's vlog channel. That's when he started at 1960. No, that's his birth year, 66. Thanks, Aaron M. Matty H says it's his real voice. Excellent. Matty H has got super duper audio on his channel now. Talented guy, came up with an original song for Valentine's Day. Everybody's so cool around here on this channel, all the other Ken reaction channels, because we're turning Ken's lead into gold. We're making a silk purse out of a sow's ear. What? Wait a minute. What? I'm offended by that saying.
Well, you said it yourself, pig. I mean, so what are you going to do? Sue yourself for, being politically incorrect or something?
Okay, all right. Bye again, Mr. Pig, says Suzanne. Suzanne, I'm going to sashay over there. Johnny Dutchman, thanks very much again, Johnny Dutchman. JD, Johnny Dutchman, thanks. Before I forget, let me say, thanks, Johnny Dutchman. Thanks. Suzanne, bye again, Mr. Pig, with a pig in the messages and with a pig in the avatar. Nick says he can't always make it to the shows with the time difference in the UK. And he get over here. Lo, it's such a great community, and love all your hard work and the laughs you give. Low and slow love, says Nick. Thanks, Nick. I'm sure Suzanne won't mind if I just jump over here and put that there while I'm saying it. And Jam is saying that Pierre Poilievre is leader of the Conservative Party of Canada. Ooh, thank you very much. Now we know. Thirsty Rusty asks me if what do I think is the Ken Florida series a total flop? Worse than ever? Yeah, it's a total flop. He went there solo dolo, and it's not as funny as Cuba, so it was pretty boring. Plus, he didn't even collab with Julia, which I thought would have been hilarious, and he didn't even try to find JP, even though he already left for Texas. And yeah, it was a real drag. Yeah, it was pretty crummy. And he flew a drone over a big bridge, which is against the law, and he drove right through a fucking stop sign. You see, those things are hilarious for us over here. It's just that, that's just terrible content. So even though we find it hilarious, his content was still horrible in Florida. Good night, Suzanne, says CCP. Bye, CC, says Suzanne.
Pig, this would be a good moment for you to, sneak in the Wayne and Schuster, okay? Because everybody's saying goodnight. So the weight's off your back. So, you can just...
I want to stick around. I don't have more footage. I feel like I'm cheating everybody. It's like, your pig is just going to gab his way through another half an hour.
It's like, it's a pig. It's okay. You got to get some rest, too.
At the end of Wayne and Schuster, I think of Gonzo playing his trumpet with different sounds coming out of it. That's right. Maddie says he also sped over the speed bump as he drove by the stop sign. When KDRC was putting that one together and said that Ken had broke the law like 2 times, you guys kept saying, look, he broke it like this and this and this. He was actually breaking the speed limit in the parking lot of that giant post office. And you guys pointed that out too. You guys are amazing. Yeah, you might as well I'm just checking out your amazing avatar. 2 Muppets in one. 2 Muppets in one. It almost reminds me of this one over here. Here's 2 goofballs in one. And I was just going to put Maddie up there too. Boop. That's right. Ken broke more laws than I thought. Yeah, it shows that Ken just doesn't care. What a privilege to be driving around in a rented Charger, because KDRC loves, the whole Charger thing, and he's got me into it too. The Mopar family, Plymouth Chrysler Dodge. And then he meets up with a super fan that has a fantastic Challenger. And there he is driving through a stop sign and speeding over a speed bump. Ugh. CCP still hanging around too. Is that the one that was in Texas? I'll never forget that one, because he was going to this exclusive bar that was in a basement, and you had to make an appointment, and it was just a black door with a red light on top, and Ken was trying to get in, and he was getting fucking ignored. I think they talked to him over the intercom and said, you can't come in here. And then I checked out the website of that bar. It's like a super exclusive, really cool place, and you're not allowed to use your laptop when you're in there. And his batteries died too that night. I remember that one. That was pretty bad. I guess it's a tie, right? Either that or him bowling. He ate at a bowling alley in the Bayfield Mall in Barrie, Ontario, Canada. And that's where we got that sad music from. That we refer to that as the bowling music. He did a he ate in a bowling alley all day, and he went bowling by himself. And he put the camera on the electronic scoreboard. It just said Ken. It was so tragic. Oh, I think that was the same episode. He went into a basement somewhere in the middle of nowhere, and there was nobody there, and the electronic machines were from the 1970s. And KDRC put up a scene of the painting called Nighthawks, which is a depressing as hell painting. And the painting that you're probably most familiar with is a Boulevard of Broken Dreams, which is a parody of that, which has Elvis and Marilyn Monroe and everything. That's a parody. The original painting is called Nighthawks, and it's so sad and lonely. It's like a couple of guys in the middle of the night at a diner, and it just breaks your heart. And it was like that when Ken went into that basement. Oh fuck! I think it was a bowling alley. Some fucking. Oh my gosh. Oh, Ken is such a funny duck. The only way you can appreciate him is with reaction material. Oh, wow. Ah. The best Jelly Smack video, Ken goes bowling. Ah. Unemployed man spends an entire day at 3 bowling alleys. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm laughing so much I feel like I'm high when I'm not. Hang on. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, I was gonna play it. It's 32 minutes long. I'm too tired to do that. I can do one thing. I can play the Ken Domik Breakfast Alone vignette, which is 3 minutes. I'm gonna grab that. Hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna play that. It's 3 minutes long. I can get that. Hang on. Hang on. I'm downloading it. I'm getting it. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, now I gotta put it in the right place. Where do I put it? Ooh, don't screw up, Big. Don't disappoint everybody by making a mistake. Where did it go? Give me less than half a minute. I'll have it. Okay. So I was going to go play the whole bowling thing, which is, 32 minutes. Your pig is too tired for that. There was a special vignette that KDRC made at the same time, which is 3 minutes. It also tells you exactly what the song is. And anyway, let's just bring it up. 3, 2, 1, hit it, pig. Holy crap. Thanks for depressing the hell out of everybody, Ken. What the fuck? Wow. Now I remember. I mean, that last scene of him looking, horrible. That's when he was going into that basement of hell, where where the scoring machines were like from the 70s. There was nobody playing. It was like, oh my gosh, I would play the whole thing right now if I wasn't so fucking tired. Oh, I don't want to do this anymore. It's just John Buckwell. What are you all watching? Says John A. Well, this is something that was done a while back. Ken was spending all day long in bowling alleys, and it was really depressing because did it all alone. He was eating at bowling alleys. It was just a terrible idea. Never should have done it. It's like, don't do it. It's just evil. And he did it, and it was depressing and horrible. So we started talking about it, and there's two versions. Like there's the big one that's 32 minutes, and there's a little vignette which features the entirety of that bowling music, as we call it. So yeah. Oh my goodness. Hey, John A, I think you're fucking with this. What do you mean? Who's Domik? You're sounding like a troll there, buddy. I look at that. Your pig is so nice. I explained everything to you, and now you say, yeah, it sounds like a troll. Okay, let's watch out for this guy. One more comment out of him. I'll have to stomp him. Comes into a Ken Domik reaction channel. Who's Ken Domik? Okay, all right. Whatever floats your boat, John. Okay, all right. Yes. A bowling alley egg McMuffin. Which was depressing. That was it. Yeah, he typed his name into the when he was in the place that had the more recent scoreboards things. He typed it in. That was even more depressing. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't think that would be BotBot's style. It sounded a little bit like BotBot. Although we BotBot already passed the inquiries, and then just had a bit of personality. Oh, okay, all right. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Just all right. I was searching the live YouTube, channels on YouTube and came across this. Okay, yeah, all right. I got my little pig hoof ready to go. You say anything, being a dick, ba-boom. I'm fast on the draw, less than 2 seconds. Bowling alone, that was it. Yeah, it's Ken's sister. Hi, Ken. Usually, if it's a Ken sock, they start getting real nasty in 2 seconds, and they just like, okay, we're ready. You want me to play it again? No, wait, I can't. No, what am I? No, I'm stopping that idea. No, that's too depressing. That can't be played twice. Forget it. We got to have another night before we play that fucking thing again. Nope. Yeah. He doesn't even get collab partners anymore now. Well, we got a pretty powerful intro. I know it's a big drag sometimes. It's just like, because I'm white. I'm white. Yeah, what's the problem? I'm white. Oh, I'm not. That gets around after almost 5 years. Yeah, would you like to collab with me? No, Ken, I don't appreciate what you said about, white guy. Hitler flap. No, thanks. J Thrifty B, don't say adieu just yet. I want to say thanks for coming by, J Thrifty B, and put your avatar up here. What does it say? What's it with that? You got a cat stirring a pot. What does it say? Leave something. It's too tiny. Your pig can't read it. Your pig isn't as young as he used to be. What does it say on the bag that the cat is stirring? Scott says that the guy in here doesn't know who Ken is. Like 95% of his subscribers. Yeah, it looks like we scared John A off. Well, you're not banned, John. I just, your pig has got a short fuse for that kind of thing. It says, leave me alone, potion. Oh, look at that. J50B. All this time you had a really cool thing going on there. I didn't even know. Because in the StreamYard, the avatars show up big here. Yet sometimes there's still bits that are too small for me to see. It says, leave me alone, potion. That's great. I love that. And it's a cute cat doing it too. Leave me alone, potion. Oh my gosh, I love it. Our numbers are actually going up. But as soon as I said we're going up, we were at 70, we'll go back to 66. Yeah, I stopped myself as soon as I said, "You want me to play it again?" No. That can't be played again. Not in the same night. Oh, Caillou Doofus. Well, Caillou Doofus is sort of a wild card, right? Caillou Doofus is meant to show up during a Ken Domik stream, yet he didn't show up exactly on time matching the stream. So his first appearance was a little bit weird. So Caillou Doofus is a bit of a wild card, and we can't predict when he's going to come back. I know, we're back up to 70. Let me sashay over here for my little emoji reply to Thrifty B. Boop. 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 There you go. Okay, we might as well drive it over 2 hours. We're at 1 hour and 56 minutes. Your pig is getting dry. It's 2 hours of talking with the pig. And your pig loves every minute of it. The spirit is willing. The flesh is a little bit weak sometimes, though. Excellent. Thanks, Nick. And Thrifty B says, I'm here until the charming Canadian lads sing. That's very kind of you. They look like they were in their 50s at that moment. And you know what? They can still be lads. You know why? Because if you're a good person, age is just a number. It doesn't matter. Like our buddy Larry, the Canadian stud muffin. He's going to be 66 this month. 66. And he's like a cool guy. He's a cool guy. Like we only talk about Ken like that because he's horrible and he treats his body like a garbage can and he sets a terrible example. So that's right. They're the charming Canadian lads. Just like Reg Varney played a charming lad while he was in his 50s when he was on the buses. I couldn't do an impersonation of him if I tried, yet I can do Blakey. I hate you, but I hate you. Honestly, do I do? That's for some of the British people in the audience. Hint, hint. Nudge, nudge. Wink, wink. Say no more. Maybe you'll remember on the buses. Okay, let's go and Wayne and Schuster, and we'll just nicely drive it over 2 hours. There's a coffee for Mr. Pig. Thanks very much, Donna Deegan. Here's a little bit of low and so for serving me up some coffee. Let's go grab that clip, and we can play it. And here it comes. The charming Canadian lads, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I see by the clock on the wall that it's time to bid you one and all goodbye. Goodbye. So long. So long. Farewell. Farewell. Adieu. Adieu. Be good. Stay well. Bye-bye. Keep warm. Relax. At ease. Take care. Stay loose. Adieu, mon vieux. À la prochaine. Goodbye till when we meet again.
That's it. And I'm glad that pink Himalayan salt snuck in right under the wire. Sorry I'm late for the party. Had to escape the kitchen in the shack. Well, you made it, pink Himalayan salt. Better late than never. And it's never too late around here for a cool avatar and a cool name to go with it, too. Thanks for coming by. Thanks, everybody, for coming by. There's Donna Deegan with some cool emojis. Thanks again, pink Himalayan salt. Thanks, Donna. Thanks, everybody. It's been fabulous. Until we meet again, says J Thrifty B to Mr. Pig. Very good. Thanks for coming by. Don is laughing at it in a good spirit at the pink Himalayan salt. Put up the music emojis again. Your pig get another drink. Coffee at the side. Coffee at the side from Donna.
Okay, Pig, we're leaving the theater now. You know, you're at 63 attendees. It's going to go down now. So say goodnight, Pig.
Thanks, Mr. Pig, says Cece. Have a great evening, everyone, says Scott. Your pig wants to thank everybody for coming by. As I sashay over here. Mr. Pig, Mr. Pig, Mr. Pig. Thanks, everybody, for coming by. Thanks for all of your funny comments, your great titles, your great avatars, changing your avatars special, Muppets, animals, squirrels armed to the teeth, which we love, everything, the pig love, the channel memberships, or just sitting there quietly, getting pissed in a corner and being cool and peaceful. It is all appreciated for real. Bye, says Suzanne, and we appreciate everything. It is Ken Domik. Made fun of COVID and doesn't take it seriously and referred to it
the crazy stuff that's going on in the world today. I don't know what.
We always take it serious, and your pig always reminds you, be safe. Go ahead and wear your mask. Your pig does all the time anyway, even though for the most part I'm just here in the storage areas of the Park Pizza in Florida. I still like to creep out every now and then. There's a lot of good stuff left on the floor. They know that I'm going to clean it up later. And, I'm friends with them. They just say, Peg, just don't walk around on the restaurant floor during the day. And that's okay. We got an arrangement. 61 people, 62. Look at all those squirrels. Oh, it doesn't get better than that. A whole bunch of wonderful squirrels. And if you run into anybody that uses red pepper on squirrels, tell them what they're doing is horrible. And maybe say a prayer for them too, that they'll stop doing it. Thanks, Donna, for all those squirrels. Thanks, Mr. Pig. Night all. Love to you all, says Nick. And again, the squirrels. We're talking about all the squirrels you managed to squeeze in cockroaches. That's good, Scott. Thanks for coming by, Louis the Cockroach. I don't think I got you in here once. It's just there was so much pig love. Can I still find him? Louis the Cockroach? I want to put his avatar up there. Are you still out there, Louis? Let me put you up. There's like about 6,000 comments up here. Look at that squirrel love. Well, thanks for coming by, Louis the Cockroach. Look at that. I said it couldn't get any better. There's squirrels with hearts. Now, that's the very best. So be safe. Be careful. Wear your mask if you want to, too. And,
You already said that, Pig. You got less than 60 people here. Get off the stage.
Okay. Be careful. Be good to each other. And be careful. Thanks. It's been very fun.
Pig, get off the stage.
Give me like 1 minute.
You had 2 hours. Like that.
Do you mind? I want to finish properly, okay? Pig love, squirrel love. Be careful. Be kind. And brew yourself up a batch of leave me alone potion. Back to the squirrels. Thanks, everybody. Be safe. Please be safe.